Hi guys, today I want to share with you some of my top travel tips when you're traveling with your kids. Now I got 4 of them and we have traveled a lot in the last few years, so I definitely have some tricks up my sleeve. Now you gotta imagine us, we're that family that walks on a plane and everybody else freaks out because we take up the entire row. You can see them ordering the drinks ahead of time because they think it's going to be very stressful. Let me just tell you, it has been on a number of occasions. But I got it down to a fine art now, so I want to share my tips with you. Number 1, try and relax some of your rules. Now I'm sure you have a few, and maybe they may be centered around sugar, but I find a few lollipops can really go a long way, both on air travel to helping soothing their ears, but also in taking up the time. Number 2, forget the notion of making good time. That's right, husband, dear, if you're watching out there, there's no more making good time. You have to factor in going to the bathroom, and you can't get stressed if your little ones need to go peep. So, if you need to, factor in the rest stops and don't force Johnny Jr. to go pee-pee on the side of the highway, like my husband does. Remember, making good time, that was before you had kids. Number 3. While traveling can be really stressful for a parent thinking about making airplanes on time or traffic jams and all the other stuff that goes along with it, you have to remember that for your kids, this is a really exciting adventure. So trying to see the whole travel trip as part of your vacation and look at it through the eyes of your kids instead of through what you see, and you'll enjoy it a whole bunch more. Number 4, when faced with the question, how much longer, mommy? I found it really good to answer in terms of their favorite TV show. It is far better to say 6 more Peppa Pig sweet cheeks than to say 3 hours. Number 5, buy little mini gifts from the dollar store or somewhere else inexpensive for every hour of the trip, and make sure those gifts can entertain them. So I love to get little packs of stickers, little packs of markers or coloring books, and I give to them to open every hour on the hour, and that way they look forward to the new hour and to their next prize. Number 6, if you're flying, it's a great thing to try and book flights either overnight if you can take a red eye or during their naps. There's something about the loud sound of the engine and it being at the right nap time that it definitely will lull your baby into sleep. It may take a little longer than usual, but persevere and the chances are they'll nap most of the flight. Number 7, while it's always good to pack easy-to-reach extra clothes for the kids, it's also a good idea to bring a change of at least a top for you. Because the chances are, if their diaper leaks or if they have a little vomit situation, they're going to do it on you as well as them. Number 8, try and take as much nutritionally rich food as you can with you. It can be really difficult at airports and rest stops to find any good food that's substantial, especially right when your kid needs them or when they get hungry. The second thing is to take as many fluids as you can. Now, if you have a baby, you can take fluids through the security line at the airport. You just have to let them know that they're for your baby, and they'll run extra tests. So make sure to leave a little extra time when you're doing that. And if you do that, you're going to have a lot of hydration for your children, and you're going to save so much money on the other end. Number 9, try to move on to the new time zone as soon as possible. You'd be amazed at how quickly kids can adapt. And as long as you expose them to sunlight when it's sunny and then to a dark room when it's nighttime, their system will really adapt really quickly, so you don't have to phase it in over the days during your vacation. Move right over to the new time zone. Number 10. Now, if you're traveling with a lot of kids, you would be amazed how many places will actually allow a supermarket to deliver food to your hotel room or to the house you're going to stay in, and also how many companies will rent toys and rent gear. This is so helpful when you're going to somewhere for a lengthy period of time. So do some research ahead of time and see what you can have sent ahead of you. Most importantly, I know how stressful travel can be with kids, but you have to step back from the situation and look at it through their eyes. Because while security at an airport for me is a total nightmare, when I see the kids doing it, they love it. It's such an adventure. They get to put their luggage on the little conveyor belt, they get to walk through a machine, it goes off and beeps when mommy goes through it. The whole thing is so exciting. And when I can see it through their eyes, I realize that our vacation has already started. Follow me at Rosie Pope for more useful information, or go to rosiepope.com. And if you have ideas for videos you want me to make, just let me know.